Steel torn apart like paper. Even Plan B couldn't save the tracks at Dawlish. Rail travel is now an even more distant prospect. In Newlyn in Cornwall, the storm took on the traffic too. In Kingsands, the waves managed to stop time itself. The historic clock tower is no longer ticking. This is normally a relatively sheltered bay, but last night the storm sent the waves crashing against the building and over the wall, and after more than a century as the focal point of the community, it was nearly destroyed for good.
I've lived here now 63 years and it's the worst I've ever seen it because it was continuous all the time. I've never seen waves like it, but we've seen bad weather here, but not the damage that's been done here. It's horrendous. I feel sorry for some of these people here.
It was the second major storm in a week.
Normally the sea is like this, nice and calm and about this level. It gets a bit higher, high tide, but yesterday it was up to the top of the lower windows there, so very, very deep high tide and very large swells coming in, and there were the ones, maybe every seventh, were crashing against the window, and one just broke the window completely.
Chris Banks runs a B&B, but it's going to be a while till she has guests.
We heard a crashing and came downstairs, and a huge wave was coming across the room, right to the other side, out of the back door, and brought the window with it.
And that was a double-glazed window?
Yes. Yeah.
Have you ever seen it that bad?
No, normally it goes running along the side of the window.
Beyond the kind of drama of seeing those waves, what about the emotional impact of this flooding?
I can see people who've got to leave their homes and go and live somewhere else for ages would be really devastated. But I'm still here, still love the place, and we do things we all help each other out here. It's a wonderful village, and I've helped other people and they've come to help me, so I feel fine about it. I'm well.
The clock tower, known as the Institute, is still looking very vulnerable.
I think, hopefully, please, that we've got it just about secure enough that it supports. But a heavy sea, it's very susceptible to actual destruction and falling over that way.
But even the best laid plans are now being re-evaluated. At Dawlish, the idea this weekend was to install a concrete foundation and get the line back on track. Instead, aerial surveys are being carried out to assess the new damage. And we won't know till at least next week when this key West Country transport link will be working again. Cordelia Lynch, Channel 4 News, Kingsands in Cornwall.